Well, I'm not making another episode with The Simpsons. What did that get us? I'll tell you what it got us. More ink for The Simpsons.
Whether it's an ageless classic adored by generations or a slick modern series, no show is spared from getting a good old roasting by Family Guy. So today we're serving up 10 times they've roasted TV shows. Number 10, The Brady Bunch.
Mom, Dad, I found cigarettes in Greg's jacket.
Greg, were you smoking cigarettes?
No, Dad.
Well, he's lying.
Alright, if we're taking a dig into shows that Family Guy took a joyride on, there's absolutely no way we're letting The Brady Bunch slide. It's not a coincidence that the very first thing we see in Family Guy is a twisted and hilarious version of the beloved 70s show. It's like a statement of intent, you know?
Greg, I'm afraid your punishment will be 4 hours in the snake pit. Maybe that'll give you some time to think about what you've done.
Having the very first image in Family Guy be the family sitting in front of the TV watching a weird and twisted take on the Brady Bunch gives us a hint of what this show's all about. And let's be honest, the way the writers messed with the Brady family is just brilliant, making us all curious about what other antics they have in store for us.
Smoking. How does a boy like that go so wrong?
Well, I live in a crummy neighborhood.
Brady's?
Oh, hell yeah. They got robbers, thugs, drug dealers, you name it.
Number 9, Game of Thrones.
Let's start with Game of Thrones, which aired 8 seasons and was beloved by America for 6.5 seasons.
Now this is one show we knew Family Guy couldn't resist taking a dig at. Game of Thrones, you know? The mega popular series that had everyone hooked. And what's the best way to kick off the spoof? Well, by hitting where it stings the most. I mean, let's face it, those last few seasons were a bit of a letdown.
I must go to King's Landing to stake my claim as the true and rightful heir to the Iron Throne.
Be careful, John Yellowsnow.
I will be handsome, and that will be enough.
In an episode that's all about giving HBO shows a playful ribbing, Family Guy serves up this gourmet reimagining of the Westeros epic. Picture this, all of our favorite characters sliding into the roles of the mega hit series.
Now that King Dad's dead, I want to sit on the Iron Throne.
You're fourth in line behind your brothers Jumpin', Follum, and Splat. Jumpin', Follum, Splat!
As the usual drill goes, the parody dance is like this awesome mix of poking fun and paying tribute, cause truth be told, that's how our go-to show gives a sly nod to other series, or something along those lines.
Prepare for the most epic battle of all time that nobody will see because it's too dark, and we'll say it's because they have
a lot of boring math later.
Everyone, fire!
Number 8, The Jetsons.
Jane, stop this crazy thing! Stop!
True Family Guy fans are well aware of its artistry, in not just parodying, but giving other shows a full-on spin. As the seasons rolled on, many found themselves in the hilariously unpredictable clutches of Family Guy's creative chaos. And guess what? The Jetsons are right in their crosshairs.
George!
Did you not hear me out there? Dad, are you all
Go to your
right?
room, Elroy.
But what happened?
Go to your room!
For 45 minutes, I was out there screaming.
The beloved futuristic family got their turn on Family Guy's merry-go-round, and the motive was crystal clear. Take the picture-perfect family image and give it a sassy twist. That's right up Family Guy's alley. But when the Jetsons stepped into the scene, it was pure dynamite.
Hey, no. I took this one out for you.
The show's knack for taking these little comedic gems and totally warping the very essence of the series is nothing short of brilliance. It's a testament to the writers' wizardry in weaving their offbeat concepts into solid gold laughs, all with just a dash of ingredients.
You are not taking my whole wallet so you can go shopping.
I was just gonna buy some groceries.
Bull crap.
Number 7, Succession.
As you all know, I am the most powerful man in media. But like Brian Cox, I can't find a sport coat that fits.
And of course, cause it's just how the cookie crumbles. Succession, yet another big shot on the scene, got its turn through the Family Guy Funhouse. And guess what? True to form, the perfect blend of homage and teasing had us, the diehard fans, in stitches. I mean, really, how can you not burst out laughing when you see Peter stepping into the shoes of that media magnet role, masterfully played by Brian Cox?
And it is time I choose my succession. But I feel great, and I probably got 30 years left in me. None of you are getting this company, but I need it to be one of you.
With their signature style of turning other shows' content on its head, Family Guy whipped up this wicked parody of the murky universe of Succession. They managed to make us chuckle at everything that's so serious and captivating in the original series, and isn't that what Family Guy does best?
At my birthday party tomorrow. And remember, I need you all to start fighting over the company, but I will be here for a long time.
Man, I love this dad that we all hate.
Number 6. The Simpsons.
Yay! A crossover always brings out the best in each show. It certainly doesn't smack of desperation. The priorities are always creative and not driven by marketing.
Okay, that's enough.
You all know we couldn't possibly forget about the big one, the show that everyone playfully accuses Family Guy of taking inspiration from. Enter The Simpsons, a TV icon that's been, let's say, honored by other shows more times than we can count. But our pals over at Family Guy, true to their style, took things up a notch.
Huh. Guess we're in a town called Springfield.
Springfield, eh? What state?
I can't imagine we're allowed to say.
Among the subtle and not so subtle nods sprinkled throughout their seasons, Family Guy dropped a bombshell crossover where our beloved Griffins found themselves right smack in the heart of Springfield, rubbing shoulders with none other than the Simpsons themselves.
It's amazing! That's the coolest thing ever! Hey, I want to try.
Okay.
Mo's Tavern.
Hello, Mo. Your sister's being raped.
Acid-tongued humor gets hurled in every direction during this side-splitting crossover that fans were demanding, and the lingering question remains: how did our intrepid creators fare in this crossover caper?
I'm not making another episode with The Simpsons. What did that get us? I'll tell you what it got us. More ink for The Simpsons.
Number 5. Transparent.
Do you know those 3 shows we spent the night belittling have 114 Emmys to our...
Award season for TV is a special and touchy time for Family Guy, or at least that's the act they put on. In this hyper-speed race to snag one of those shiny statuettes, the show's ready to try it all and take things to the limit, and we mean it.
I am a woman, and always have been. I've made plans to undergo surgery so my wang don't get in the way of the woman what I am.
You got it. Peter's even willing to do that just to win, and hey, while he's at it, poke fun at another one of those hyped up shows from the past years. And let me tell you, seeing Peter rocking that woman look and giving Transparent a ribbon is like almost worthy of an award material.
I'm going in for gender reassignment surgery.
What the hell, Peter? First my dad, now you? Am I doing this to people? Do you guys feel like cutting off your pieces?
Out of the massive list of shows that Family Guy's had to laugh at through the seasons, this one totally deserves a spot on our list. It's not just about the killer moments, it's also about the grand finale it dropped on us.
I'm not actually going through with the operation, I'm going home.
We're doing this whether you like it or not.
A few moments later.
Yeah, me, don't you? And that is how I became your mother.
Number 4. Big Little Lies.
Oh my God, I love your shirt.
I wear it because I'm poor.
That's charming. I really like you.
Even though I'm poor?
Hun, I like you because you're poor.
And here comes another one of those HBO heavy hitters, taking its turn to hit the Family Guy filter. The result? It's a blast. Big Little Lies. Another one of those smashing series that's been making waves lately. Stepped up to be playfully ribbed, or, respectfully honored, by our show's writers.
Oh, about 5 women?
Oh, I suppose it would be better if it were about 5 men.
Now that's interesting.
Seeing our crew transformed into the leading ladies of the show. Come on. It's just too darn awesome to not snag a spot on the list. But the parody doesn't stop there. It grabs onto the original vibe of the series and slaps on that classic Family Guy twist.
Eyes and ears, please. Somebody bullied little Boise today. They said her dad had the cheapest Tesla, the one you can't drive very far.
The way this show not only pokes fun at the characters and their drama, but takes a playful jab at the whole concept of the original series, well, that's nearly as brilliant as catching Peter and the gang sliding into the leading ladies' roles.
We all did.
Number 3. Bob's Burgers.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Yeah, we did it.
What's he doing here?
Well, we gotta carry him because he...
Mocking other shows from the same network is a classic move in Family Guy. Because, it's all in the family, right? So, it was only a matter of time before Bob's Burgers got its dose of the Griffin-style guillotine.
In fact, just yesterday, he tried to pass this drawing off as his advanced art project.
Oh, my.
I'm very embarrassed.
Well, someone should be.
Both Bob and his quirky clan have scored multiple shoutouts throughout the show. And by shoutouts, we mean straight up ribbon. With a dash of acid-laced comments here and a wink of a reference there. The Belcher family has made its presence felt in several Family Guy episodes. They've even had their very own crossover. Well, sort of.
Well, that does it for our crossover episode. Thanks for coming, cast of Bob's Burgers.
We didn't get to do anything.
Show's 22 minutes long.
Could it be old envy at play here? The Belcher Bunch flaunts a sweet pair of Emmy Awards, while our Griffin crew is rocking a solid 0. Or, you know, maybe it's just to keep up appearances. But hey, they did extend the invitation, didn't they?
I kind of feel like this is less of a crossover and more of a roast.
No, a roast is good-natured.
Number 2, Breaking Bad.
Please, don't. Why won't you die?
Just as expected, Breaking Bad got its turn in the spotlight too. The show that gave a whole new spin to drug cartel series and birthed the iconic Heisenberg, Walter White's alter ego, got that special treatment from our buddies over at Family Guy, and trust me, they didn't hold back.
Now take off all your clothes so we don't get blood on them when we kill that cop in the desert.
Oh, the beginning all makes sense now.
Making use of their signature time jumps, Family Guy went out with this all-epic parody tribute to the show that transformed comedy star Bryan Cranston into a dramatic heavyweight as well.
We now return to Bryan Cranston Sneezes.
Thank you.
From the dark and gritty vibes to that visual identity, Family Guy and its crew nailed it. They squeezed every little drop of detail to serve up one of their finest roasts. A true standout that absolutely deserved a spot in this video.
That was badass how it went from the guy burning up to the barbecue, right?
And number 1, Jackass.
My name's Johnny Knoxville, and I'm gonna take a shotgun blast to the face. Okay, ready?
If there's a show on the face of the earth that Family Guy couldn't resist sinking its teeth into, it had to be Jackass. I mean, come on, even though they're two completely different concepts, they share that same crazy vibe, don't they?
What are you boys doing up there? Get off the roof!
Go back in the house, Lois. We're being Jackass.
Taking a page from Johnny Knoxville's playbook, Peter and the gang decide to whip up their own homemade version of Jackass, and let me tell you, it's an absolute must-watch. Seeing the crew act like total goofballs,
which is kind of their thing,
and diving into outrageously dangerous stunts is pure comedy gold. And of course, as expected, things don't exactly go as planned.
I'm Peter Griffin, and this is Shopping Cart Roof. Okay, go! What does it look like? What do I do? What is that? What did I feel something?
So kiddos, take a hint from that warning Jackass dishes out at the start of their show. Maybe just stick to watching and not trying this dangerous stuff at home, alright?
Cleveland, shut up. I saw something on TV that I want to imitate.
We want to thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. If you want to see more, why don't you check out Family Guy's 10 Times They Made Fun of Simpsons, shown on your screen right now.
It's hilarious, giggity.